people, where you sold to people, you sold the idea to them, being able to build memorable branding.
I think we are back live. I think we are back. So now, what was it I was saying? So if you are taking interest in people's business, people's idea, they are going to be very, very okay with whatever it is you are sharing with them, whether we like it or not. So you need to take particular interest in their mind, in their own. And you see, if you are able to build a relationship, that person you think will not buy from you today will later buy. That person you think will not buy today, because people are aspirational in nature. People always want a situation whereby they even if they don't have money today, someone believe in their dream up until when they deserve it. If eventually today I have I become a president, let's say I become president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I already know people that I am going to fix in certain offices. It's not because of anything, it's because of the way they've been able to build relationship with me over time. So when you take interest in people's mind, when you take interest in people's interest, they are going to take interest in whatever it is you want to sell to them. And that is the reason why you need to treat everybody as individualistic as possible. That's what we met here. Just people, some people, if you are able to connect with one person at an event, only one person at an event, you are able to connect with only one person at an event. That's the only thing you need. Only one person at an event. That's the only thing you need. Only one person. Now, let me share you a story of how I met a former minister. A former minister, his name is Chidi Drew. That's his name. Let me check if I pronounce it. Chidi Drew Minister. Let me check if I pronounce his name very well. Is it Chidi Drew? He was a minister during President Muhammadu Buhari tenure. He was a minister. So we met at a program in Lagos, in Maryland, Lagos, and everybody was meeting him based on, yes, sir, I want to connect with you, I want to network with you. You just give them this audience and say, let me give you my business card. He won't even give them that business card. You just show them the business card, copy my number, and text me. But I met with him, and checking him out, I realized that he has attended Lagos Business School. And that was my point. That was my point of connecting with him. You don't go school with me himself. I know about them a little bit. And I walked with him and I said, good afternoon, sir. My name is Mahmoud Abdullah Lekki, and I'm an alumni of Lagos Business School. I am in the midst of people. And mind you, I was even on my NYSC uniform. NYSC uniform. Have you waiting to call that uniform? Yes, now NYSC uniform, because at that time, 2023, I think, I was still serving. I was on my uniform, 23 or 24, but maybe early 24. I was still serving. And I walked up to him and I said, and I'm alumni or a fellow of Lagos Business School. I used fellow of Lagos Business School. And I really love whatever I really love what you presented on the stage. And I think I want to connect with you. Said, hey, how long were you in Lagos Business School for? Because I was there for a program of a 3 days program. I was like, 3 days program, okay. I was there for long. And it was like, this boy. And I shared with him some business insights. What is it that I've been doing? I was like, wow, nice connecting with you. He brought out another business card, not the one he was showing people, another one entirely. And he gave it to me and said, reach out to me. And I reached out and I booked a meeting, because another thing is, when you reach out, you want to give them a purpose of why you are reaching out. You are not just reaching out, yes sir, good afternoon, I want to. You are reaching out for them to have an insight in whatever it is you do, and for them to be connect with you, you have to connect with them first. And I told him that I know you are a very good business person, and because he's a serial entrepreneur, he's what do you call it? All these people that manage pension funds. I know when people manage pension funds, it's a big industry. They started the um, first guarantee pension fund, something like that. Inze Chididuru, that's his name. And I told him that, yes, sir, I have a company and I want my staff to learn from you. This was 2023 or 2024. I want my staff to learn from me. I was like, okay, give me a time. I gave him a time one night like that. And he came on Zoom call. And we did it. I was like, I love what you do. I just allow him to talk. This man shared the story of how they started from nothing. How he was very ambitious growing up. He was very ambitious growing up. How his father helped his journey. How his father left him sometimes to drive. He shared all those things. And what we are just doing is nodding. And we are asking this question because what he was teaching us was something from his own life. I believe we are getting this. So you need to be able to build interest in people's mind. Let people know you are very interested in whatever it is they are doing. My my biggest connection I made in Lagos Business School was Professor Uche Nauzo. We connected based on he was a marketing lecturer at Lagos Business School, and my company is a marketing company. And I walked up to him, I told him what I do, and I told him about how I found what he taught us in class very wonderful. And for someone to just, because we have people in class, people that have interest in agriculture, people that have interest in real estate, people that have interest in tech, I got to him that I'm in marketing, and I would love you to mentor, because I actually make mention of that. But I not really go on mentor and mentee relationship. I just took interest in whatever it is he is doing, and how can I come up with it. We've written two solid papers together. Currently, we are working on another journal together, and this is the person that will just come into my DM and say, "Look, I want to pick your brain on something." Me, a professor is telling me that I want to pick your brain on something. And not only him, I have Dr. Ishmael Okafor, I have Dr. Etsy. These are people I was able to build connection with, not by I'm gonna call it, not by building connection with them, but say I want to build connection, but by taking interest in whatever it is they are doing. So this is not normal marketing and sales class. This is a reality check class. This is because if you are able to have people, a lot of people around your corner, you are going to win. You are going to win more sales. You are going to make more sales. If you are able to win, if you are able to influence people, this will help you when you are pitching people. Yes, over time we've talked about how you need an elevator speech to pitch people. But do you know, if I tell you at this point that elevator speech is rubbish, you will not believe. Elevator speech na rubbish, because if person wan hear wetin you wan talk, he go hear am. And if you no go hear am, no go hear am. That brought me to a story of someone. I love to use scenarios. He wanted to pitch someone, a president of an organization, And when he was going in, the secretary told him that please don't stay more than 5 minutes. Anything you want to tell the president of that organization, if it's past 5 minutes, he will lose interest. But when he went in, he took interest in whatever it is this man is doing. Took interest in what the man is doing. Be like he took interest in. Let me remember what he took interest in. Something the man was very very interested on, and they talked for 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours for someone that they gave 5 minutes window. The man had to call the secretary that close all my appointments for now. Just by what? Taking interest. Next time you want to pitch someone, they connected you to pitch that person. Instead, do it differently this time. Do it differently. Don't just go start. They open your presentation. Only if it's strictly come and pitch. But come and connect. Why not take a step back? Take interest in that person. What is it that person is doing? What's it we found very wonderful? Even if not wonderful to you, it's wonderful to them. That's why they are doing it. It's wonderful to them. That's why you are doing it. Someone told me, someone narrated that he visited some of his in-law. You know how people used to visit their in-laws, and his wife left him with her own auntie. So, and he don't know what exactly to do at that point in time. Like, how you leave me with this old woman? So the wife left him with the woman, and he looked around, wanted to spark a conversation, looked around and saw that the house was anciently built. And he started from it that this house must be built around 1890s. And the woman said, yes, that was when this house was built. That exact year was when the house was built. And the woman started showing him around rather. The woman started showing him around, showing him some of the things she collected as artifacts, as something he wanted to she displayed in the house, because she saw that this person took interest in whatever she has been able to build over the years. And after their discussion, he said that at the end of the day, the woman took him to his garage and showed him one Packard car and said, you are the only person over the years. And she told the man that this car was bought by my husband, and he gave it to me as a gift. But he died some days after, which after his death, she has not been able to make use of the car. But she packed it and kept it. Was looking for the right person to give, and this person is the right person because that person appreciates that the ancient looking and the history behind the house. The person rejected her. I mean, you have cousins, why don't you want to give it to them? Said none of them is interested in whatever it is the woman is doing. And with that, you cannot just give it to them. At the end of the day, she gave the car to the man with the reason that he appreciated history with her. So that is people getting to know people, taking interest with them. And he went home with a car. So instead of selling to people, take interest in whatever it is they do. And when you take interest in whatever it is they do, make sure you are able to connect with them with that before you start selling anything. You know what you are doing there is to sell, but please don't sell right away. And when you refuse to sell right away, they will see you as you are not after their money. And when they see that you don't really care about their money, they will trust you. with whatever it is that you are bringing to the table. I believe that is the best thing we can talk about today. So, do you have any question? Please put your question in the comment box in YouTube. Let's do this. Let's do this very very fast. Put your comments in the section. I don't know if you can hear me. Put your comments in the comment section on YouTube, on Facebook. You can put it anywhere you are comfortable with. Let's quickly answer your question. Your question, oh, guys. Still waiting. Do you have any question? Maybe we have network lagging. Our network is lagging. Maybe I am done without you people seeing it yet. So let me wait a little bit. Shamsuddin, are you there? While we are there, let me be brushing our mind with some videos so that but I'm waiting for your questions, guys. We are going to end this session in 5 minutes. If 5 minutes, 3 minutes, if no video is coming in. If no, I said no video. If no comment is coming in. So if the question said, in a situation whereby you want to meet an influential person who is very hard to see and you have no clue about them, how do you get to do it? This is a very practical question. But the first thing is you want to do is that you want to build yourself an avenue to meet them. Check where is it they go, how is it they are moving, what is it they are doing, and how you intend to connect
Don't
with them. You
sell
understand?
to
How you intend
friends
to
and family
connect
first.
with them.
Take it outside.
Put
Now
all
we
these things in
have to
perspective.
be very, very careful because an
How
MVP is
you
a
think to
two-way
connect with
sword.
them.
If
Now the
not
thing is,
wielded
if you are
properly,
meeting an
you are going to
influential
enjoy
person
yourself. Most of us start business by selling to
fast life,
friends and family.
if you are
And
meeting
friends
an
and family do what?
influential person,
They encourage you.
you need emotionally
They
you are
will tell
meeting
you,
them.
wow,
You
this is
need to
wonderful,
build
even if it
that
isn't,
trust.
because they want to support their own. And if you do mistake by listening to what they
How to build confidence that you are going to enjoy yourself. Most of us start business by selling to friends and family.
Sorry
And friends and family do what?
for that video that I put in. So what I'm saying is that you need to be in that environment in which you are going to connect with them. You need to be in that environment. And when you are in that environment, any opportunity that you see, move forward to them. Any opportunity you see, move forward to them and tell them what is it they want to hear. That's the first thing. 2023, during 2023 election, before 2023, that should be 2022, maybe around December, September, when they are preparing for election. So our office, we had this workspace that we wanted to the governor, Kwara State governor, to give us contracts so that we are going to do call center for them. and we reached out to them. They invited the governor, and people, we've already planned how we are going to talk to them. We've already planned all those things out. So, and we already said, okay, this person is going to talk. There's one guy that we said, okay, you are going to talk first, being an elderly person, because if I start talking in that space, they would look like, who is this young boy? So, and when you are done talking, just pass the baton to me that I'm going to invite my partner to talk. So the governor came, the person that facilitated his visit that day was the one that brought him into the call center and told him about us. But he wasn't able to communicate whatever it is we want to tell the governor. And he was supposed to pass the baton to the person that is going to pass the baton, that is going to talk. And he didn't. And the governor was observing. And I tapped this person that is in-house staff. I tapped him now, Oga, you supposed to talk, because we already said this is what you are going to say. Then I will say this. You supposed to talk. You just say. So some people don't have the audacity to talk when influential people are there. And if you don't talk, they are humans. I tap him, he said, just allow it. Say the guy, that other guy don't talk everything. And that guy continues discussion, and it just took only 2 seconds window. Because if we are not able to pitch this thing, that person is a political man. That person that invited him is going to just be like all politics. And we are not political. We are behind the system. We have something we want to get done. And I just took it after like 2 seconds, 2 seconds opportunity. And I just started talking about statistics of election in the US when President Barack Obama started taking phone calls, and calling people for them to support Joe Biden. And the governor was like, who is this giving this analysis? And before you know it, we won the contract with just simple analysis. The video is online. Just simple analysis that if you are able to do the same thing, whereby you call people on behalf of the governor that they should support us, everybody wants to feel relevant. Oh, when you call some people, they say, they say, that's the thing. You want to let people know what is it their problem and how is it you can solve it. I believe we understand. So I have another question here. I said, regarding what happened to Pella, what do you think you should have done? Suppose it's a business setting. I believe this is what you are talking about. What happened with ISO speed. The very best thing you should have done is to check the interest of the person you want to connect with. Check the interest. It's what we have been talking about. ISO speed. They said ISO speed said he only came for tour. Came for tour. You people call it tour. Came for tour, and his aim is just for tour and not to connect with creators. You should have understand that. Very simple. Another point is that ISO speed, if you watch ISO speed for a very long time, you know he is someone that loves competition. He loves competition so much. He loves anybody that is going to stand side by side with him and challenge him to do something. Now, it is that same interest that you need to, even if it's not your own, that same interest that you now need to channel in a way that is going to connect with whatever it is you are doing. Remember that guy, this self-acclaimed strongest man in Africa that used to bend iron. He met ISO speed and bent the iron rather. He bends the iron and show ISO speed that you cannot do this. And ISO speed collected it and was like, hey, what's it? And this same thing. And he failed. And he ended up taking the guy around for like 2 hours, 3 hours on his talk. I believe we are getting it. Another man, another guy positioned himself with, he choreographed himself, dressed like Prince, was just walking about. He did not even do like say he dey follow ISO speed. He was coming from the opposite direction, and ISO speed was like, "Are you a prince?" The guy said he be prince. And before you know it, they play together. You need to position yourself, talk when necessary, and also when you talk when necessary, you talk based on the interest of that person, and never look like you are forcing yourself. What happened to Pella would have, that nonsense would have stopped if Pella had stopped chasing ISO speed. If he has stopped chasing ISO speed, instead look for what is going to interest ISO speed and work on that. He won't have lost his respect. I believe we understand what I'm talking about. So I think that's all about the question we have. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you very much for coming around. And if you just came about this session maybe on Facebook or on YouTube, thank you very much for joining. And I'm going to